Hi everyone, it's Anya here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks, and today we are making these lovely face scrubbies. Now, some people use them for instead of those cotton pads for makeup removal. At the moment, I think they're just too pretty, so I haven't used them yet. But I've made one and I'm using it as my face sponge. So that will be for a next video because that's a little bit different from these ones here. So let's get on with it. I am going to make one in cream. Should I or should I not? Or this colour or this colour? I got these colours. Let's just talk about the wool first because that's important too, isn't it? Right, so this is King Cole Big Value, and it's recycled cotton Aran. So this I like the fact that these were recycled because that's what you're doing. If you're using these, you're sort of being environmentally friendly because you're not using those cotton pads and you're sort of minimizing waste. It says here 85% cotton and 15% other fibers, and other fibers obviously that means because it's been recycled. I've used my little face scrub just now and it works perfect, so that's fine. And yeah, I like it, and it says 5mm hook, so I did try it with a 5mm, but for what we are using them for, they need to be quite dense, they need to be quite thick and also without holes. So I've started out with a 5, but I did go to a 4 to make the actual pads. Now these are the colours I'm using because I know you like knowing that as well. I have to get used to remembering. So sage, I think this one was sage. Let me just take all this away. This one was sage. This one was cornflower. This one, and I thought they, oh, crocus and cream. Oh, crocus. Do you think this one was crocus? Oh dear. I just took them off and I don't know whether that would be the one. Cornflower, crocus. Oh well, yeah, so those are the 4 colours. Whatever colour they turn out to be, that's the colour they are. Okay, so the lady where I went to buy this yarn recommended them to me when I said I want to make face scrubbies, and she said these are really nice ones, nice colours. There was a really, you know, a brilliant white as well. There were other colours as well, but I thought these particular 4 colours sort of went well together. So I'm not only making, you know, these ones, I'm also going to make them in 2 colours. So you have the, you know, you have the very, you know, the 2 colours combinations. So I've only just gotten started on this. I thought this was a good beginner's project because it's a small project that you can make, and we are making a circle and then the first row, but then you have to increase. So there are 2 different ways of increasing here. So that's what we're doing. Plus also, if you're changing colors, that will give us another dimension as well. So that's what we're doing in the next video, changing colors. And in the next video after that, we'll be making that face scrubby that I've used this morning and that I tried out and that worked very well. But of course I can't show it now because it's wet. Okay, let's do a green one. Okay. So we are going to start off with, like I said, I'm using a 4 because I want it to be nice and tight. Okay, let's get started. So roll round your fingers, make your slip knot and insert your hook. Pull it closed and we are ready to get started. So we are going to chain 4, and as we're working with nothing, you need to just hold on to things sensibly. Okay, so that's a chain of 4. Now we are going to make a circle. So we're going to insert our hook into the first chain we made, like so. Take up your yarn again and you're going to pull it through, and then you're going to pull it through your hook there. now you will see that there is a tiny hole in the middle. Okay, let me just get the other hook to show you where the hole is. So it's just about there. Okay, now it is very easy here to start putting your stitches in any of these. So make sure you actually, maybe this is a good tip actually, get another hook and just insert it and wiggle it about a bit, and that will make that hole bigger. Because there is a little thing here and it's easy to go into that as well. So make sure you are in that, oh, I've pulled it out now. Make sure you are in that hole in the middle there. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you're going to hold it properly. Let's get it in our hands properly. So make sure you don't start sewing with your crocheting with your end, so keep that to the side. I have done that before. And you are going to need to chain one, okay, because we need the height. Now we're going to do 12 double crochets into that hole that I was talking about just now. And you might think, what? Indeed, 12, and don't worry, it will work. The hole will open up slightly. 12 half double crochets, that means you do this like I'm doing now. I'm just talking now and I'll show you in a moment, okay, because it's easier. What I have found with this cotton is that it does split quite easily. So you see this one is split, so I just need to pull this across. There we go. Okay, so yes, I tried to show you and not cut out any of the fiddly bits, because that's, you know, this is reality basically. Okay, let me just show you properly how to do a half double crochet. I have got a beginner's course on all my stitches, so if you look at my playlist somewhere below here, you will see half double crochet in there, and have a look at that. Okay, half double crochet, yarn over, insert, find that hole that we made earlier, loop, bring up a loop, and then pull through 3. 1, 2, come on, and 3. That is a half double crochet. So we've done 2 now. Okay, this here does not count in this row. Okay, that is just for the height. So we've done 2 half double crochets into that circle, and we need to do 12. So let's get on. Yarn over, in, and pull through 3. Yarn over, through, in, pull up, and pull through 3. See, it's going, and look, my hole is slightly getting bigger. And you pull through carefully and feel, oh, see, that's what I knew that had happened. So if that happens, just undo it and start again. It's not a problem. It's just the yarn, basically. It's cotton. It doesn't sort of, you know, amalgamate as easily as wool into one strand. So these are various strands. I don't know whether you can see that. So that's why, of course. And also I'm using a hook that's slightly too small for this, so that might be why this is happening as well. But I don't mind. I like the effect of that, what they're looking like, and you know, I just keep going basically. So I'm thinking I might make these for presents for my friends and family. I don't know whether they'll appreciate it, but hey, there you go. Okay, so just keep going, and if you think you haven't got enough space, just scoot it over a bit so you get a little bit more space there again. Making sure you do not get that end entangled in anything that you're doing. Just keep it to the side somewhere. See, that was quicker. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So a couple more. 11 that is, and now the last one, and that's 12. Okay, and now we are going to slip stitch into this one here. Hang on, the top of that one, yeah, so we forget about the other one. Slip stitch into there. Okay, so that makes us our middle, and if you then pull your end, it will close up. Okay, so that's at the middle of our scrubby. Now we are going to do double crochet. So these were half double crochets. Now we're going to do double crochet. So that means 2 chains to make the height. Yarn over into this one here, and you pull up a loop and you pull through 2 and pull through 2. And this does count. So these are 2 half double crochets that we've done now. This is like half double crochet, this is a half double crochet, that's how it works. So this row we are going to do 2 stitches in each stitch across that we've done. So the next one here, so half double crochet in the next stitch, and another half double crochet into that same stitch. Because we're making a circle, it needs to get bigger. We need more stitches, see? So we've done 12 stitches here. So now we're going to go around doubling our stitches. So we will have 24 in the end. So yarn over, pull through, and pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over into the same stitch, and this and that, see? So now we have 6 stitches, and we've only done 3 of our stitches yet at the bottom here. Okay, so we're increasing. That's what happens when you increase. Increase means that you are making more stitches and you are putting multiple stitches into the previous row, into the stitches of the previous row basically. So can you see what's happening? I know my videos at the moment are quite long, and these are beginner videos. That's why they are so long, because I want to explain. They will get shorter and they will get more intricate. See, look, the projects will get more difficult, don't worry. But I just want to help people getting started, because I have some ladies who've asked me to teach them crochet, and this is also to help them. So I thought, what better place to start than simple things, small things, things that you can make easily in an evening. So I have a little, yeah, sometimes you can just, if you catch it in time, you can just add it to your, see how it goes, see, this is nice, and it's flat as well, so that's important. If your work is not flat, either your tension is too tight, your hook is too small, whatever, you might just have to undo it and try again with a looser tension or with a bigger hook. But generally, you know, once you know your way of crocheting, once you know that you tend to see, I tend to have a very loose tension, so that's why I thought it would be good to actually have a smaller hook for this one, because then my work will definitely be a little bit more tight. And try not to get see, try not to get that end in somewhere, because that will get you into trouble later on. Okay, so we've done 24 stitches, and now we're going to catch this one here, the top of the chain 3, and we're going to slip stitch into there, see? So that's the middle part of our scrubby. Now we are going to, and that end keeps, if you want to, you can already weave in that end so you get rid of it, but obviously I'm not going to do that because it will take time in the video, but yes. So now chain 1 And now we are going to do no chaining over, because we are doing single crochets. Okay, so in, pull up, get a loop and pull through. That's a single crochet. Now we're going to do 2 single crochets in 2 stitches, so that's 1, 2. The next stitch we're doing 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and we go back in. So really we're increasing, but not too much this time. Okay, so single crochet, single crochet, single, and the same one, the same stitch for the next single crochet. Okay, this is again, before we increased in every stitch. This time we only increase in every 3rd stitch. So 1, 2, 3, every 3rd stitch we're going to increase. What is this doing here? Okay, so no yarning over, single crochet, increase in the 3rd stitch. So that means you're doing 2 stitches in 2 stitches, and then you're doing 2 stitches in 1 stitch. There, see? And again, now when you're doing something like this, it's easy to lose count, and it's easy to just keep going and thinking, oh, I'll increase in a minute. Obviously, you might forget, like I am talking at the moment. See, this is my 3rd stitch. So every time I just stop and I go back 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so this is my last increase, 1, 1, and then I have to increase in the 3rd one, so I have to put another one in. And I do that throughout the row. I just check it every 3 stitches basically, because A, you don't want to have to undo your whole thing. B, yeah, keeps it, you know, keeps you from making mistakes and keeps your work correct. There we go. Now I've tried it without increasing, and I sort of ended up with a little bowl, which I did flatten, and it was fine. But I mean, obviously in this kind of project it's not a disaster, so to speak, but you know, this makes it a nice border. So I've done 2, there's my increase, so now I'm at the next increase. Okay, so, and again, see, now I think, oh, I've lost count. I lose count easily. I lose count easily. So 2, yeah, and I'm increasing again. So this obviously is only a small project, and it's a nice thing to do. It's really lovely to make these, and I think, see, that didn't go quite right. And I'm losing my stitch here. Oh my dear. Yes. Am I nearly there? Yeah, that's the thing. I keep going sometimes and I don't see the end because I'm so enthusiastic. And I think this is my last. Yes, that is my last one. So then find the top, and there we go. See? And then to finish off, you pull through again, so you make a slip stitch and then you pull through your yarn again, pull it tight, and then you can cut it off. If only I had my scissors handy. Oh dear. Cut it off. And there we go. See? There's our scrubby, or our makeup remover pad, which I haven't used yet. So I'm going to keep making these, and yeah, I hope you get on with yours and watch out for some more intricate ones. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!